Warning, this game contains scenes of intense violence, blood and gore, as well as strong language, because apparently this time it doesn't have... And we're back with more God of War. Last time...
Are you coming with us?
Only for a little while.
So last time we started making our way up the mountain, got blocked by that black smoke stuff that I've already forgotten what she called it. And now the Witch of the Woods is joining us for a little while to show us a path. Okay, could we... Thank you. Oh, I bet she's gonna move those tangles. Ready? She does it.
Use this
right now.
Graythaw.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
No one was there when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are
perhaps
awfully
he
resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too.
No, yeah, good. We can swing and break.
Just
All
give
right.
that a turn.
Spin.
There.
I mean, that wasn't a turn. That was just a twist. I guess it's a turn.
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms.
And the serpent won.
Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since. Destined to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
Don't worry. The end times for a realm isn't that bad.
No. We actually talked to the world serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh.
Dead or
Must be
not
lonely.
yet alive? I assume this is what you're wanting? Yep.
Watch your step. Just along here.
You sure? We came through here before and there's no way back across.
It's
See?
fine.
Is
She'll
that
make a way.
so? Let me show you something.
Ready? She's gonna make a way.
Are you watching? We are
What? It's solid.
elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait,
Oh.
it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
The heck does not as long as the light shines free mean?
Those roots. What kind of magic is that?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods.
Oh.
Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guy.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
I mean, yeah, you probably have mentioned that once or twice. And I mean, there are better gods is probably the right way of wording
Tyr's
that.
temple. Built with help from the giants.
Sorry, bird.
Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we
Oh,
go,
well, that's
we're attacked,
now.
especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous.
He's awake and
Once
looking.
the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world.
That is kind of neat that the world serpent is definitely looking around at the moment.
Make a right at the bottom of these stairs.
Bottom of... Oh, these stairs. She says to make a right.
Another one of those light crystals.
Wait
Try
there
it, boy.
while I reawaken the light. Leosta.
That did it. What are we doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle.
This
Good.
one?
Now push it back into place.
Got it.
Realign the wheel onto the track. Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
Okay.
What? The whole entire bridge is turning. How is the whole entire bridge turning? Boy.
Because
You're
I'm
really
strong.
strong.
I mean,
Just keep
I
pushing
kinda
until the
killed the
bridge
god of
reaches its first
strength,
position.
so
Tired yet?
no.
No.
I
He's
don't
always
get
been really
tired.
strong. So about the dead. We heard someone call them hellwalkers.
Not wrong.
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Did Vanny or magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for sure.
Definitely not me. Definitely not me that's messed with powerful forces.
That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
Alright, fine. I went through here. There's a thing on the ground in there. I want it.
That was impressive. You didn't hurt your back,
Me.
did you?
I did not hurt my back.
A subtle way of calling Kratos old.
Through these doors.
Wait, so did the giants or the elves build here stuff?
All the races helped with its construction. It was the last great act of cooperation.
Glad I looked there.
Peace disappeared for good.
I guess he can't actually light that currently, so... Fine. Through the doors. Hello, Brock. Brock's gonna freak out because he didn't expect the temple thing to start moving. If he's in here. He is not currently in here. Well, okay then.
Leosta.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them.
Well, why'd you waste it then?
Your bow, please. Once you claim the light of Alfheim, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
Okay. How many shots do we have? Lady, you
It's not
forgot.
like you're not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
I mean, that's fair. You've probably earned it after what you did to Baldur.
It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
That sounds dangerous. Sounds very dangerous. To bring the Bifrost to us. In, like, any ways.
Those roots don't look like your magic.
That's
They
because it's
aren't.
not.
These roots are part of the Great World Tree and make travel between the realms possible.
Indeed.
How
And
does
we
it
press
work?
E.
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms.
Okay.
It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
What now?
Give it a moment.
And
The
now
temple
we just
needs
kind of
time to
poof.
wake up from its long slumber. It is from this room, and this room alone, that you will be able to cross between realms.
feel like
What
that's
you see before
this
you
room
represents
alone
the
isn't
temple
true.
in which we stand, as well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in the same physical space, reflections of each other. These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim.
Okay.
This place can focus and control that light.
Interesting.
And is this the world
How?
tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Okay. That's kind of neat, how it does this, because the Vanaheim realm is unavailable, as
You must
Odin
select
has
the
prevented
destination realm,
access to it,
Alfheim.
so it just doesn't work.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm
Oh.
towers on the lake outside.
Alright.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without
Oh.
a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin.
Interesting.
Every realm has a travel room that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination.
Okay.
We're ready.
There we go
Remember
then.
to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that. Now the
why
realm
not?
travel bridge will align, and the realm between realms will open.
Okay. And we get to just wait.
See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the Bifrost, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why
Alright.
realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that
Sure.
one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants
That's
vanished
a lot.
from Midgard.
I feel like
Where
that's
the
not
tower
true.
went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
Alright, now we're in a different realm.
It didn't work. We're still here.
Follow me.
The Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll
You
be
don't
able
know
to
that.
make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
Alright, well, let's go capture the light of Alfheim then. No Brock here to give us sass. That's unfortunate. Alright, this is beautiful.
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen.
Indeed.
Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong.
It's tiny.
See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. No, no, no. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be
Okay.
very careful not to get caught.
Caught up in the what? Caught up in the what?
She's not dead. Is she?
Nah,
Not
she's fine.
likely. Come.
To the light. To the little bit of light.
Look at this place.
Stay by me. Touch nothing.
Kill any birds that you see. That's what it means. I feel like we accidentally brought a frog with us. That thing's breathing.
Stuff's strong. I think you killed it.
Good.
Whoa, what's that about?
Not our concern, boy. Focus.
I feel like it is our concern, at least a little bit. But so be it if you say it's not.
Boy,
Yes, sir.
What's it read, a trace?
what does it say?
Something about an eternal war for the light.
Yep,
I don't get it.
that's in
Well,
Ragnarok.
it said you need it. Why not just share it?
You will find it a common cause for war.
You would know that, wouldn't you, Kratos? Is there another one somewhere? What was the point in having us pop that? Yeah, we might find out. We might not. So be it either way. Okay. That's a ghost and that's a flying
They
thing.
keep murdering the light elves.
It is
Oh.
war. The end
Light
of one.
elves, not
The
light.
robed one's lost.
Dark elf!
Oh. Right, I forgot that you have dark elves. Ah. Yeah, get wrecked, bitch. Ah. Ah. Ah, dang it. Gotcha. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Dang it. Got him. There we go. And more health.
What are they attacking us for? We didn't do anything.
They thought that we were
More will come.
dangerous.
Where's this stuff even come
Nope,
from?
nothing that we can do with that.
Yeah.
2 for 1. Ooh, hello.
Did you say something?
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
And now he's hearing things. That's good.
Another cipher piece. I'll see what I can
Okay.
fit together.
2 of 4. Good, good.
At least we're getting closer to the light.
Maybe. Maybe we
Is
are.
that Sindri?
I mean, I guess so. Turns gold and an objective is somewhere in that area. Oh. Oh, you want us to pop all 3 of those at once.
Boat's free.
Oh. Oh. Well, that wasn't even intentional. I just freed it because I wanted to kill the thing. Alright, well, let's ignore the boat for the brief moment.
How are you here before us, dwarf?
Indeed.
We were told our path was the only one between realms.
Well, it may be the only way for you to travel, but we dwarves are full of surprises.
That is not an answer.
Ah, hang on to that sense of wonder. There's so little mystery once you've amassed the wealth of arcane knowledge that I have. Where to comb the realms for exotic resources. How to craft them into creations that defy imagination.
I mean,
To the novice, I'm sure it all seems like magic.
this bullshit. That's what I think.
Oh, all right. It's magic. Are you happy now?
No.
What speaks to you?
Never happy. Leviathan axe upgrade. How would decrease luck but increase defense? That does 11 and 4. This does 7 and 8. So 15 or 15, but they're both the same. Although this does defense and health. If anything, I'd want the wolfskin shoulder guard, but I'm not really all that concerned about it at the moment. And I assume these are almost the same way. But I think we're gonna wait on that and not do anything at the moment. Oh boy, we got more pommel types. Let's see. Protective barrier. No. Has to launch an enemy into the air. Again, same thing. Curved grip. Grant rage burst. That's not bad, but not really helpful. Gift of strength on precision throws. That one's more helpful. And where was the... whatever. Let's see, that was the curved war handle. Actually, you know what? We've got a handle already. Let's not. The talismans, on the other hand, would not really hurt. Let's see. Resolute protection grants an invincible barrier for several seconds. Critical health. Critical health for damage. Okay, let's actually go with this. Okay. And let's also just do that. Okay. There we go. And let's see. So this is upgrading stuff that we already own. Don't really need to upgrade most of this. Although Resolute might, I think that increases our base damage in the first place. Let's actually do that. Thank you. And enchantments, generate common enchant. Oh, but that gives a random stat. Increases luck, increases runic, and cooldown. Okay, none of those are really helpful.
Now, there is something else to tell you.
I don't care what you have to tell me. I'm going to ignore it. Alright. So oh, these are both. Well, let's take the Resolute Might. I think since that does increase our base strength, we might as well just make ourselves overpowered. And okay, you can tell me all you want about the map. I'm just going to immediately ignore it all. Ooh, right, skills are a thing that I guess we don't actually have the experience to do anything with at the moment. Okay, weak points, headshots. Press R during the flash to recall the Leviathan. Wait, actually, I think that's actually kind of helpful. Oh, that actually isn't that bad. Let's take that. And okay, that one it hurt. And I don't. Requires axe upgrade level 3. We don't currently have that. All right, what's the other thing you had?
My mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. One of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls.
Only
Give or
20?
take.
But why
Ah,
her?
fair.
How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She
Come, boy.
Coming.
Yep, we're just gonna ignore the rest of that. He's just dotting on dead wife / dead mother. So,
What'd you say?
I said nothing.
still said nothing.
Really?
You're hearing voices. You're still hearing voices. You should not be hearing voices, Atreus.
Did your mother speak of this realm?
Not much. Just that since the elves are always fighting over the light, they kept them isolated.
Speaking of light, Yggdrasil's dew of cooldown. Okay. That's not really helpful to me right now, but it might be eventually.
Again, I said nothing.
Wait, I could have sworn you said something.
What is it, boy?
Yep, the voices in his head gotten stronger.
Voices! You don't hear that?
I hear nothing.
It's going away now. It was screaming. Lots of voices. Angry. You really didn't hear that?
Yeah,
No.
I heard nothing, boy.
So... evil.
Even. Alright, well, alongside your feeling evilness, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I'm going to take a momentary break before I continue playing. So when I come back, I'll still be in the same spot, but it'll be a little bit after. So, bye for now.